It was so fun. Back in the days when I
Fun?
could play middle. Yeah.
No,
I can
like,
pick Invoker in my
no,
pub and I don't feel bad.
even recently, like there was this whole trend of like the right-clicking Invoker. You know, you basically get those
Yeah,
Witchblades,
Witchblade,
Hurricane
Manta,
Pike.
Pike. Yeah, yeah, I remember.
I
Precisely
did
not
not
too
like
long
that at
ago.
all. It was so unfun.
Not fun. I guess I'm the one playing Invoker, so I'm having fun.
Fair, fair. I'm the one getting solo killed by Invoker as like a pos 5. It's miserable.
Brew also one of the better heroes against TA in lane. The one interaction I don't like with this Brew versus TA is that Sideblades does kind of melt your split.
Yeah.
But your hero is hard to kill. So
Yeah,
pros and cons, I guess. Oh, late
Yeah.
smoke from Xtreme.
Are they trying to go for a first blood situation with PYW here? They have the roll out the barrel. That's a nice degree of slow and some extra range for them to work with.
To
They know Ascent is on the left side here thanks to the ward. Probably can't get a kill down here, but we'll secure the rune at least. Sentry drop too.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
PYW.
did they not see the TA? I guess not. If you put a sentry.
No, I think they caught a glimpse of someone retreating, but they just assumed that, you know, Ascent have vision of them, which isn't incorrect. There's a ward staring at them right there.
Or is this a contest? Chushen.
PYW just gets the pick on.
Leave
Get
the
some
province.
cogs.
I'm just gonna call him leave the province.
Province lever.
Province leaver.
Yeah, let's do that. That's way funnier. As we get into game 1 here, look, my expectations, I don't even have any, okay? After that first series, I'll take anything. And we already have some spice here with the Xtreme Gaming lineup. We got the Bloodseeker, we got the level 30 Storm Spirit from XM. Definitely one of his signatures alongside the Sniper, Viper, and OD. And I think PYW has always been, alongside maybe FY and Fade, a very prolific Shadow Shaman player from the position 4. So very interested to see how they make this one work. These aren't exactly heroes that a lot of other teams have been favoring per se.
Every Chinese support player can play Shadow Shaman and Lion.
It's
It's like the basic requirement.
Yeah. Can you really call yourself a Chinese support player if you can't play Shaman, man?
Shaman and Lion, the two hexes.
True. You need to attend the School of Boboka. Oh, sorry. Is it School of Borax?
Boboka is an enchant player. No, it's back to Boboka.
Yeah.
Borax is done. Oh, bit of damage. Nice roll the barrel onto 2. Little cog farming going down here.
You kind of didn't line those up because of those cogs, though. You want to ignite the roll the barrel, but PYW only throws that little ether shot out after the fact, so no lingering burn damage. I think it's always interesting because Brewmaster feels like such a specialist hero. Sure, you can kind of mindlessly just press your ult and then run at them with all your Brewlings, but the sort of more you're familiar with the different bonuses that Drunken Brawler gives you, the better. And yeah, I mean, I guess just fully focusing on the spell damage in this lane to try and burn through the TA refractions and put on some pressure. No early levels in the Drunken Brawler.
Yeah, so you were saying that Lu only goes Radiance?
Okay, so
like
his item build, from what I've seen in the past like week or so, is he goes Radiance after Phase Boots. That's kind of how it goes. He doesn't get any small items in between. Although I do think that if there is any game for him to get a smaller item, it might be this, because it looks to be a lot of early skirmishing going on.
New has Radiance queued up as well, so I'm curious if we'll see a double Radiance come out, or he's just gonna go for some like Milner or Manta.
Yeah, maybe a bit more stock standard. Stuff that works in your high-level pubs might not necessarily work in pro games now.
I also wouldn't put it past him to just go for some Glimner kind of build. I think Lu does. As a player, he fits that archetype, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit more no-tail carry-ish.
I actually, you know what? I don't know whether this is a deranged comparison to make, but I might just go out on a limb and say he feels to me like the Chinese Dyrachyo if he wasn't as gung-ho.
I get where you're coming from. I thought about it earlier too, but I feel like Dyrachyo plays like... He plays aggressive, but he doesn't play like niche heroes.
Ah, that's fair. Yeah, there's no like Dyrachyo special, right?
Yeah. Like he plays like CK. I guess CK is probably the most
prolific
special as
for
it
him,
gets,
yeah.
right? Yeah. He just plays stuns and plays aggressively. I think it's more of a play style. Like if Jarcho plays draw, he's gonna play draw in a way that is like that, you know. But for Lu, his hero pool is kind of niche. Like Blood Secret is unusual.
It's Ursa's.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, his Ursa is the sort of main one. I think their Blast Slam run, he really shocked a lot of the rest of the teams there with the Ursa. It just wasn't a hero that anyone else was picking. It's kind of a similar profile for a lot of these XG players. Same thing for XM, right? Regardless of the meta, he'll find a way to pull out an OD Sniper or Viper. Takahashi caught out in the mid lane trying to help out with a rune and will just get clicked down by Pelosi. Nice awareness from the support of XG to punish.
No, baby. XM doing real well in this mid lane. I said Invoker was favored in this matchup, but XM is showing his experience as a Storm player.
Kind of annoying in this laning stage when you're trying to wind up a meld hit and like you literally just miss because of Drunken Brawler. It's like 15% evasion at level 1, which is like, you know, if you're missing that meld hit, you're just like, damn, that's unlucky.
Yeah, but you can hit it off of creeps now, so it's not the worst. You can probably melt the cog as well if Clockwork ever traps you in, so it's not, not too bad. But definitely one of the better laners against TA as a melee hero.
True. I mean, you got a lot of things that can work in your favor, right? You hit the Nether Ward, that's something you can side blades off of. You hit, even if the Shadow Shaman is almost about to die and he kind of foul plays, suddenly you got 4 more targets to try and line up the blades on.
That's true. Just have a play a little mini game every time you play TA.
Yeah.
Why hit the real target?
You try and get the real one by hitting the fake one.
That's waiting for the YouTube clip. 10 kills on TA, but I never hit a hero.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay.
Leave the province. 2 blood grenades. You might want to make a move down here on PY Wang soon, but he has the boots and has been pretty careful, so no real opportunity here.
Honestly, quite a quiet early game. I expected a bit more brawling from these side lanes in particular, but both teams have been rather wary. Again, it might be Takahashi going down. Some might know him as Trezor. Yeah, turns around, just gets absolutely mogged by that Nether Ward.
Yeah, I'm trying to just secure the rune for the Invoker. Take it away from Storm. He does achieve his goal, but XM not too sad. The winner of the laning phase.
Yeah. Okay, so let's paint a little bit of a picture, right? Because of course we have the drafts, we talked at length about these unique heroes that Xtreme Gaming are pulling out. What about the draft for Ascent Gaming? What is their plan going to be?
I feel like it's just all about putting pressure with these supports early. I feel like Paul was really strong against what XG has on the support skirmishing aspect. It's really nice against the Bloodseeker as well. So we might see a gate from Chusheng here to open up top lane a little bit.
What do you mean, you mean
leave the province?
Leave the province.
Escape
Come
the
on.
province.
What the hell?
Alright, we're not allowed to use the same word ever.
Okay, wait.
Right, so leave and escape are done.
Wait, what are we gonna call this Invoker? It says Hui Ying Ru Guo, which is like something if. My Chinese is not good enough. Somebody please help us, my goodness.
Right, his name is Syndrome from what I know.
Okay, we'll just call him Syndrome. We'll call him Syndrome.
But Hui Ying Ru Guo.
Dude, Syndrome is not playing as active as I thought he would. I feel like some of these early Invoker rotations could result in some kills, but...
He heard you. He's coming, and the gate top is coming in as well. New has resorted to go back to the jungle, and Paulson has 2 really nice wards. Might even get a career for his troubles here, so...
I feel like they should get a bit of a sensing that this is coming. The heroes, I mean, Yang, the fact that he's popping the meta should indicate to Lu very clearly that there is...
Going a bit deeper here, probably a bit deeper. They will find Lu.
Very nice high ground ward. The tornado should finish him off there, Lu. Sticking around a bit too long. Now the storm has arrived and is looking to punish Yang, but the Thunder comes out. They just didn't have the control to punish the Terrorblade, who was left alone by his team momentarily.
They need to get out.
Ascent. They're gonna start hiking towards this XG remaining heroes here. And more help is needed. Where is New? He's pushed back to his tower. He can't TP in for now, and Pelosan spotted out by the Clockwork.
Probably doesn't want a TP, doesn't even have splits.
Yeah.
Grenade.
Allure will actually come back to refill the bottle. So even though they do lose Pelosan, it looks like there is some sort of an attempt here from XG to still maintain a presence. I don't think they're going to find anything from it though. That was quite a successful move from Ascent.
Yeah, nice kills, but I think XG handled the situation really well. Sure, Pugna dies, but they get a refill on XM, and it's like almost as if Ascent never really pushed the tower.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you do sort of lose your Bloodseeker a little bit there, and he loses some time farming.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Lose, because he's Lu.
Dude, his name is present in like maybe 50% of the English language.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
That is true.
I'm not gonna access
To the Lu. He's getting zoned out here by Takashi a little. Lu. Like you said, no basic items. Has the null, Radiance queued up, so we might just see a double Radiance game. Don't hate it. I think both the heroes not really going to be in the same place at the same time for quite some time.
So this is the true kind of test for me of the Bloodseeker, right? Because it's a hero that we've not seen in the meta for good reason. It just feels like it requires a specialist, and even then, it can't exactly deliver when you need it to. I think it's a type of carry hero that requires a very specific frame of mind to play, and I still don't really see how it fits up against what Ascent have. It feels like it's gonna take a lot more time, but of course none of this matters if the rest of Xtreme Gaming just make space for their team. And that's what they're doing right now, pressuring this tower. Snake's not even needed. No level 6 on PYW even if he wanted to. Just a trade. Very, very quiet game here so far, I'd say.
Yeah, nicely done. Catapult timing for both teams. Ascent can't really fight into the Bruce split right now, not fully ready to defend, and XG also realizing it's hard to kind of TP up there, not worth it. Both teams just trading. Ascent in the lead. Said they weren't competitive, but here they are. Mangoros 5.1k net worth. In a pretty good spot so far.
Am I right to say that this TA wants to hit a certain timing? I know that's a generic statement because of course TA always wants to hit the timing, but is there pressure on Ascent to be the ones sort of ending the game any earlier?
No, I feel like it's a pretty good TA game.
Okay.
He outskills all of them, I think. But it's a game of execution.
Uh-oh, Syndrome getting zapped down. An excellent move set up by the XG support. They were baiting on the high ground opposite the river, but XM, he was waiting right at their watcher. Now, Yang is around, but that's kind of one of the problems with TV. There's not much he can actually do to start a fight. So they'll just clean up the snakes.
Oh, New is here.
New is absolutely here, and he's ready to wreak havoc. Takahashi gonna get run down by the Brewlings. Looks like Yang might be next. There is a Sunder that he can't get off thanks to a nice zip from XM. Mass TP's coming back in as the Primal Split ends. Now, leaving the province did miss a hook shot earlier, but now with Syndrome coming back in with his full set of spells, this should spell trouble for the Brewmaster. I say that though. He is still very tanky, and this is the perfect fight for Bloodseeker to join. Come in, Rupture, grab a few kills. Why don't you look at the poor TA? No more heroes to protect her. They're gonna try and dive into the tier 2. It's a bit too deep though. Turn around with the shackle. They at least finish off the Clockwork, who has to give over his life to Body for Mango Rose. But man, just the blood flowing non-stop. Xtreme Gaming on top.
I feel like he missed 3 meltings that fight. That's so sad to see actually. Looked nice for Ascent when they started TPing back in. Looked like it was gonna mirror what happened top lane, but just not enough fight power against this Pugna Shaman. This Bloodseeker coming in as well. XM, really nice pick out again.
Wait, he actually has no excuse there. They smoked on that mid lane ward. I mean, he had to have known they were coming.
Like,
fair, true, fair, true.
okay, it'd be my
That's
fault.
pretty true, fair. How can it be Yang's fault? He's literally dead. He can't even see.
It's true. Well, that probably just a little brain fart, wasn't looking at the map, but actually with a really nice move with the mid catapult, Shaman Wars take a really good fight, you rotating in as well, and just 5k net worth lead all of a sudden.
I think we were talking about what sets, these tier 2 or tier 3 teams apart from the top echelon of what competitive Dota has to offer. And I think one of the very clear signals for me is when a team can synchronize their moves or their timings or their levels around catapults, right? It feels like such an obvious display that these moves have been practiced before and everyone knows what timings to hit. There's no confusion, there's no random stragglers across the map. The fact that they were able to combine into that play and set everything up perfectly just speaks volumes about this team.
Back Sam, Orchid reveal.
Up to the high ground, doesn't want to go too deep in though. Doesn't know what else the front holds.
Yeah, so you look at this game and you talk about like random things, right? Like Hoodwink just turned 6 with the 14-minute wisdom run.
Happy
That's
birthday.
because he died twice, right? On the power room. So
Yeah,
is this the timing punishments you were talking about?
Yeah, just small things in what looked like a pretty even game. 1 or 2 bad fights, a few accidental deaths at the runes, and suddenly this has materialized into a 6k gold lead for Xtreme Gaming, doing very well for themselves. Now, the TA, Mango Rose, is still top of the net worth, so on track to hit some of these timings. Quick look at the items here, maybe just about 600-ish gold away from finishing her Desolator. So there is perhaps a Roche timing once that's done.
She's doing pretty well for herself. I think XG might have a way to steal Roche this game. They have Shaman Snake with Brew tanking. Radiance timing just go in. I think it's a free, I guess, for Xtreme if they do decide to do Roshan anytime soon. Taking away from the TA would be really huge for their game plan. And obviously Storm Aegis with this Orchid build too, he's gonna be so scary to play against.
Worth noting as well that the Bloodseeker has finished his Radiance. Looking at the immediate BKB next, definitely a necessity this game. A bit too much to run into.
You know what I want in Dota? I want Radiance to stack.
Oh,
but like
that would be a bit too
only
disgusting. Mid lane though, Lu is ready to fight and Lu puts the Rupture to work. Puts down that Invoker and unfortunately the clockwork ain't going anywhere. Nice little roll out the barrel, catches Takahashi. They just keep on moving forward. A triple kill for...
I've never seen a team with the carry at top net worth used before, but the game kind of really hard to come back into. It's just a matter of time before Xtreme would have walked into the Roche pit and the game was just kind of out of control, it felt like.
Okay, I get it. I get it. It was a rough position, but is it really that unplayable? I mean, 2 to 12.
I think it was not that bad.
Mango Rose, he sees he's laning into a Beastmaster. He sees he's laning into an Earthshaker. He knows he wants to get out of those sticky cogs, the calling, so he has leap, right?
You can't leap out of the calling, right?
I mean, you can if you're not tagged by the ghosts. Like, if you're in the inner part of it. Because you only get silenced if the Revenant passes through you. But if the Revenant doesn't, and you just kind of, like, do a little Matrix dodge under the dead ladies.
If a ghost passed through my body, I'd be silenced too.
Yeah, same. I would not. They always say, if you see something supernatural, don't speak about it while it's there. There's some Southeast Asia tech.
Can you speak about it when it's not there?
Yeah, like so the idea is that, like, you know, if you go somewhere and you think it's haunted, and then you're a little bit worried that it's haunted, you just pretend you don't see it. And then only after that, once you've left the premises, then you discuss it.
Once you left the province.
We're making it out of the province with this one. At least that's what they're hoping for. With this carry Mirana on Ascent Gaming, I don't know whether it does the job. I'll be honest with you.
Lane ward from Paulson.
I will say the warding from Peloson has been spectacular.
He's pretty good at his role.
Yeah.
The
Better +5 in SCA. That's why he left us.
He left the province.
Yeah, he did.
He's a real province leaver.
He literally left the province. AWOL.
He's gone, man.
Lion just ran into them while...
I mean, he snags a bounty.
took the
This
road,
chase
yeah.
is kind of like a bit of a waste of time for
He
Lu and
has boots
PYW.
too.
Yeah. Can turn around for one more stun. So, I don't think they really want to I'm sure PYW will just sort of give him a little glance or two just to make sure he's not TPing, you know, lazily. But yeah, the Lion will be fine here. Off to the laning stage, off to the races we go. Okay, I did my part, okay? I gave some rationale for the Mirana. You got any that you can sort of
No, it
submit?
is irrational.
Damn. Come on, get a little creative, man.
Range aggressive carry with Abaddon.
Dire's current
Yeah.
has been
Oh, arrow the boss, arrow the boss.
That's so hard.
That's true.
That's actually so hard to do.
He missed. No.
Good on paper, I don't know about theory.
Oh, that was his whole use case for the whole lane. Now he has to wait 14 seconds. I mean, Mirana's base damage isn't really the hottest either, so New is just doing a great job in terms of getting some denies in.
A range core that's good at poking, I guess. I would have preferred to see like a draw ranger or something like that.
I guess they're just worried that the Drow Ranger gets run over and Drow actually has no mobility, right? The one benefit that Mirana has over the Drow is that you can pounce out of there, and I still think that might be the main reason why Mango Rose has picked it.
Okay, let's go with that. I love copium.
I'm trying, brother. Level 1 cooldown of the arrow is 19 seconds. Level 1 cooldown, actually cooldown at all levels for the ball, is 30 seconds. So, on paper, again,
You'll never
Theory
have a
from-
more.
yeah, exactly. You could never have a ball. Unfortunately, as we can
Oh my
see
God,
in
no,
reality, New has
figured it
had
out.
many balls.
I understand it now.
Yeah, I
You
understand it now.
You pick Mirana. Okay,
Okay.
so based on my 2-minute observation of this laning phase, he's just arrowing every range creep and pushing it out. And we talked
Okay.
about how the laning phase was an issue, but look at his CS now. He's doing great because he's literally life hacking the lane. He's just pushing out the lane.
Yeah, that's
Abba
fair.
shield and arrow range creep. Oh,
Oh,
that was so close. But again,
ball lives by the
unfortunately,
skin of
boar
his
has
teeth, man.
Legs.
yeah.
Radiant's
Unfortunately,
top
the
tower
ball
is
can
under
move,
attack.
so that was something that wasn't accounted for, but it's fine. We'll try and factor that in next time. Minute 3, Lotuses here. Low tie.
Is that actually what's it called?
No, it's not. I just made that shit up. Chu Shen is going to try and contest for it, but doesn't want to bother up against the potential dead shot coming out. I think this is fine, right? Like, even though you want to be aggressive on the Abaddon, you don't want to feed. Like I don't think you want to get into that sort of trading war with New, because he's just gonna win. So this is fine.
Boars are so strong. If this ever walks out, he just dies.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Mirana has quite a good amount of damage. Looking at that sort of Maelstrom pickup, very
That-
standard, I would say.
Have you seen boars in real life?
I have, unfortunately. They
Have
are.
you seen piglets?
I have, unfortunately.
There's like a house. Okay, back in Nigma Galaxy C, we stayed in this gated community bootcamp. So it's like it's just houses, right? And like some of them are like pseudo semi-rich people. And one of the houses they had a pet piglet. It was actually so cute.
Yeah, dude, okay, so I mean, there's that whole misconception about pigs that they're like these dirty and stupid animals, but it's like the complete opposite.
Another bound.
Pigs are clean if they are animals because you clean them, right?
No. So like they maintain a certain. Okay,
hold
well,
on.
hold that thought. First blood. Discussing veterinary science here while actual Dota action is happening. I say action, but really it's just Takahashi dying. Kind of similar scenes to game number 1. Very slow and sort of draggy start here to this game, as both teams just content farming it up. No real pressure to try and brawl. Top of the CS, all 3 Xtreme gaming cores, so no surprises.
Mid lane
TP in.
is rough. Xtreme is dominating this matchup. Last figure shaker.
It's a nice TP in though from Takahashi to try and enable that aggression. They almost got the kill on XM, but he had too big of a stick.
Trying to prevent his mid from calling GG earlier this time.
Yeah. He's like, no,
Smart
no,
move.
baby.
Gotta adapt to the situation sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes the situation is your mid laner's temper.
It's true. Wait, I have a question for you. Oh, wait, hold on. Arrow, Mango Rose?
Oh!
That's one out of one.
Dude, you can literally be a play-by-play caster with that fake hype. That's crazy.
The problem is it's always fake.
The truth is that I always fake it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, absolutely nothing is going on here. So much so that the
Oh!
arrow is the most exciting thing. Yeah, he
Oh
gets
my
the big
God.
creep.
He can never pull the big cam. Dude, this is the lane life hack.
Okay,
Big
wait,
cam
but that,
equals
no.
mine.
Yeah,
Your
right.
range creep equals mine. My pos 5 Abaddon, you useless. Never mind.
I feel like I've kind of connected the dots on the Mirana situation. I'm still trying to wonder what exactly this Abaddon is about. Bit of regen, Echo Slam coming in the mid lane. Still level 5 on the Earth Spirit means that he gets shaken down to dust. Nicely done from XM to capitalize on that rune. And yeah, speaking of the Abaddon, he didn't really rotate over, so kind of missing the train there and ends up losing his mid laner for it.
Very unfortunate. The team feeling pressure now. Tower will be hit here. The regen rune.
Oh, shit.
One of probably the most OP runes right now, considering you can't stop it.
Are fortified.
Kind of janky. I don't know who thought that would be a good idea. I mean, it's nice quality of life if you get it.
I feel like the problem with like runes like that is it's too OP on some heroes. Like
Yeah.
you see its Earthshaker regen actually looks reasonable. Like I can deal with this, but if the Storm gets the regen rune, then it's like
Yeah.
you feel me?
Literally.
I guess
feel
it's the
you.
same for like illusions and stuff. It's like some Luna with illusion rune is like 10 times better than some illusion rune Storm.
Yeah, imagine getting an illusion rune lion, like literally who cares?
Okay. Why do you think Lion was named Lion? Like who designed this character and be like, let's call it Lion? Does it look like a lion to you?
Did he have like a sort of different design back in Dota 1? I feel like that's kind of what
Yes.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's the mango roll special, baby! Pounce away from the dead shot.
Arrows here.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Oh!
I'll take notes.
He's trying to aim at the board. Megaros, can you do it?
Oh,
my
wait, is that...
God.
Wait,
That
do you
is
care?
that is literally the only unit that you don't want to hit.
They are trying to hit him now though, but it's an awkward roll attempt from Syndrome.
My God,
And he's
dying
being
to
forced back
pigs
by
in
the
the ghost.
boss. Okay, well, the boss are absolutely beating the shit out of him. He
Oh, big rotation
magnetizes,
from
gets the
Lu.
roll, Peloson intercepts it though. Very nicely done from the Clockwork, and a full rotation from Xtreme Gaming down to this bot lane. Looks like Chu
Rose.
Sheng will be going down as
Oh,
well.
the dodge.
Mango Rose, dodge, Lotus is fine. Nice footwork there from the Mirana, but still, the rest of Ascent Gaming take a tumble.
The what if Yang picked Mirana because he wants the innate that Lotus gives me? My lane is very hard, so I pick Mirana and Lotus gives me more regen.
Radiant's
No.
bottom tower has fallen.
Not it.
Guys, by the way, in case you're confused as to what he's talking about, he's referring to the Mirana innate that I'm sure
Did I
most people...
confuse you?
No, as in, I remember there was an innate that did this, but I don't remember which hero is on, and you confirmed it. I just like, was slightly flabbergasted at the sheer suggestion.
Oh,
I mean,
arrow! Oh, so
Okay, he got the
close.
ball, he got the ball, he got
Yeah,
the ball!
but now you want the ghost.
Yeah.
It's the low value target. You
The
only
ball
miss
stocks
the
have
shots
dropped, dude.
you don't take. It has, it really has.
Oh. What's the plan here? A bit of a cheeky stun and hack situation.
And Takahashi maxing the mana drain, realizes that the only way to win fights is by removing the opponent's mana, probably completely.
Yeah. That would be a good starting
Radiant's
point.
middle
Oh,
tower
Paulson's
is
like,
under
no
attack.
more. Hello. Oh, the whiff.
Ooh, close. Nice little dodge there. A Grieval laughter. Love that voice line. It's the best one.
Radiant's middle tower
Only
is
one
under
people
attack.
use.
Yeah, true. It's just so funny and it has that like crescendo effect, you know what I mean? Like if you
It's
keep
true.
spamming it, there's like different volumes and like pitches.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I like it.
Oh, Mango Rose going in, solar
Mango
flare.
Rose,
This
Mango
is a
Rose.
solo kill. The
Oh,
calling,
he
when
did
we
shot.
see the leap interaction, can leap Avi, he does.
Oh,
Arrow! Oh my god, he's
Miss!
gonna die. I can feel it. He's gonna die.
Please.
He's on a dead shot. Mango Rose. Mango Rose, please don't die, Mango Rose. Oh!
Ah! Okay, Mango Rose is alive. That's what matters. I don't really care about this Syndrome Elsprit, I'll be honest with you. The Fissure is actually going to clip Mango Rose, but with the Strength Threats, actually survives narrowly. So very nice toggle there from the Mirana. This is your carry Mirana, by the way, who's 3 levels behind low on the Gyrocopter. We haven't really looked up in this top lane. Now Yang under some threat.
Is the Lotus, the innate, will it come into play? No. Alright,
What do you mean will the innate come into play? Like, are you just looking as to whether he lives like on a sliver of HP? Then you're like, oh my goodness, this is
correct.
You've
You've
good job
served
for
your
being
purpose.
Salamini's faithful. What the hell?
Serve their purpose.
Oh my goodness.
Mira's cooking.
Very exciting.
Almost
What?
a solo
I don't
kill.
have much choice.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
They're all
almost something semi-decent.
it was. He also almost died while trying to solo kill the boss.
Yeah, that's why it was only semi-decent. And it was almost, it wasn't even good. I mean, this farm is alright, I guess. They're really starting to fall behind on the Ascent heroes now.
Wow.
As XG
Takahashi has
continue to
not
balloon.
really moved away from the mid lane. Dude, okay, sorry. You're talking about. Oh wait, no team fight happening. Okay, I'll continue
fight
this story later.
Radiant's
What's
top
the team
tower
fight?
is under
Is it
Alright,
Takahashi running away?
Alright, Lion used to be called Demon Witch
Yeah.
in Dota 1, and it looked. I don't know what the hell it looked like, but it wasn't a lion.
Okay. So Lion never had the name Lion until Dota 2. Is that the lore?
No, Lion's name was Lion. It was
Okay.
Lion the Demon Witch.
And his
in
mother
Dota
give him
2,
the
it's
name lah.
just
Like, what do you
Lion.
want? Like, why's your name Adam?
Yeah, but I need,
brother?
I
Like,
need to ask the mother why his name is Lion. Lion's
okay,
not a
well, if
common
you can
name.
get in
You have a
contact with
friend
Lion's
named
mother,
Lion.
maybe we'll have a bit of a discussion about that. For now, teamfight might actually be happening. Colossum breaching into the inner area of this tier 2. They've summoned the boss, they've brought the squad, and they're looking at this
Flare.
Abaddon. There is a Solar Flare and the Abaddon ulti available. They're trying to find Mango Rose, but a nice Rolling Thunder holding back Neil. They lose the Lion for now, and the Raw actually pushes Yang to the low ground with the call down. They have more than enough damage to finish off the Mirana. Losses in huge numbers on the side of Ascent, and Yang, no mana to get out of this one. The hook shot in, finding the Earth Spirit, and that's gonna be a full team wipe. Tuan Miela.
Surprised they haven't called it. Considering how game 1 went, but
I mean, they waited
XG
15
again,
minutes at least.
very, very dominant game.
are fortified.
That looked so simple for them as well. They just kind of walked up. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what... I still can't put the pieces together of what exactly these picks are trying to accomplish. Like the Pango, the Earth Spirit.
Oh, Slam Mango Rose. Will the leap save his life? 3, 2, 8. Will!
He's fine. He's trying to turn, holy. I mean, I guess he just recognizes that they've blown the entirety of their spell kit on her.
If he was draw, he would have been dead there.
True, yeah.
A bit of a pause. Takashi's still level 5. I feel like he's been in this tree line for like the past 5 minutes. Just in this spot, it's like waiting
taken.
14 wisdom runes soon, guys.
He just has the one clip of HY saying hide in the trees, like on his second monitor. It says wallpaper actually.
Yeah, maybe that's why he picked Radiant, because he loves nature, too much time on computer.
That's true. He's actually looking at the trees. Like he's not even playing the game actually.
See, he's in the what mode is it? When you press I, or is it U?
Oh, inspect.
Inspect? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yo, Casey, put us in the inspect mode, brother. I'm
Is it
trying to.
like-
I'm
Can we
trying to
get
see
the
this
lion in the trees here?
He's trying to answer your question.
I think you can't do it while you're paused.
Oh, you can't?
It's okay.
I'm sure you
soon,
can.
I hope.
No, so the
No.
one thing that they
No.
did is they removed the like little magnifying glass button in the bottom hero portrait, but now you need to like. I'm sure there's a command for it. Because they do it all the time. I mean. Okay, I trust Casey.
Radiant are scanning.
Our observer says no, it means no.
That's true. He's the boss. 11k gold lead at the 14-minute mark. And Mango
will survive
Rose.
again. The leap! Oh my god.
He leaps into the gunshot. No! He is not still moving under gunfire.
Rest in peace, still moving on the gunfire.
Rest in peace. Lane Abaddon. Abaddon ulti already
coming
used.
out.
Rolling Thunder coming in. Thunderbolt, he's moving quick. Zoom, PYW. A little bit of a pickle. And they will just give that up. So first finger of death kill, that's something. Whether it's something relevant is another question.
Radiant's top tower.
But it is
Mangoros
something.
setting up here. Or who's setting up on who? I'm not sure you want to TP in here. Mangoros going to take a lot of damage.
Oh wait, he's
Shot
dead.
from Paulson. The leap, will he live again because of the leap? Is this the
Strength
strat?
threats! Strength threats! Strength threats, brother! No, the pig pole! I don't think it would have actually made a difference, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's max rocket. Look at those build. He actually has max homing missile. You don't see that often.
Heroes getting decimated left and right. Not much to talk about here. This is not as... Is it worse than game 1 or is it not as bad? I can't even tell. This Abaddon's gonna die. His ultimate's out. It's another team wipe. Alright, what are we doing here?
I know, but can we continue talking about this gyro skill build? He has 4 points in homing missile and 1 point in rocket.
Yeah, what is that about? Lu is going on.
I feel like he's just pressing homing missile on Yang the whole laning phase. and
Yeah,
just
must be,
laughing
right?
to
Because he
himself.
knows that he can't get in range to rocket barrage because he's just gonna swashbuckle away.
You also can't really hit the rocket, right? Because it's clockwork.
Yeah.
It's just gonna run at you, so...
Shot miss. Shame from Peloson. PYW?
Attempt on the smoke dodge on the Atos there will allow the Baron to save him.
The PYW is the only one dying in this game. Very sad.
Needs to try harder.
Yeah.
14k net worth.
It's only 14k.
With the Baron pick coming in clutch. 2 or 3 saves so far. Not sure if you can save them from this game though, the way it's going XGs.
Did you really just say that? The abandoned pick coming in clutch. Come on, what the heck? Roll
Oh, the
in.
arrow!
Okay, landing onto the
solar
gyro, who
flare.
is just not taking any damage.
Oh, I know
Yang
if you
is
wanna
stuck
go
in the
into their
fissure, and
macros.
XM is in, blows them up. And that is 4 more heroes gone. Love Spirit rolls back out to safety, but he's the only one to survive. This time they show a little bit of mercy, and GG is called. This is the expected outcome. It wasn't really what we were hoping for, given the slightly promising early game. But I think this is the result that was expected at the end of the day. An Xtreme Gaming 2-0.
They only call GG at the mid tier 2 fight. So
Yeah.
maybe they're not allowed to call GG. It's a team rule.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can't, this is the only place you can call GG. So